Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Chelsea and welcome to your Always Wolves Fan TV watch along. Today, we're going to be watching our derby game against Villa away at Villa Park after we've had the international break, and hopefully that time has allowed Wolves to kind of recharge themselves and get ready to get back into the swing of things. Thank you to all 36 of you who are watching already, and thank you to everyone who put in those comments in. Thank you, Carl, for saying hello. Thank you, Trudy. Hello to you. Good to see you. Right, guys, we have got around about 12 minutes until the game kicks off. Before we go through the lineup together and we have a discussion about what we think of the team and how we think we're going to do, I've just got a video from Dave live from the game, so let's have a listen to that before we go into the lineups.
Hey guys, just got to Villa Park around about 40 minutes before kick-off, seeing the team news. Very interested young lad starting up front. Good luck to Chelsea on the watch along. I'm really hoping it's one that you got stuff to celebrate in, but thanks for doing it, guys. Make sure they give Chelsea all the love. Don't shout out before any goals go in so she can get an honest reaction. And yeah, we'll be joining you not long after the game with our instant reaction just within half an hour of the watch along. All the best. Come on, Wolves.
Thank you very much, Dave. Good to see you there. And yes, always when we're looking at the match, please don't shout out goal, just in case we want to give it the best live reaction as we can. First of all, thank you to everyone who is saying hello this afternoon. Hello, Joe. Hello, Merv. Hello, Rebecca. Good to see you all. Thank you so much for watching today. Before we watch the game, in the comment section below, I always ask you where you are watching from and who you're watching with. So put that in the comment section. I'll give you a shout out for doing so. So where are you? Where are you watching from today? So for our lineup, I'm just going to pull it up now. It's not too surprising because we've been missing a lot of players recently. Bellegarde's still out, Hang is out, Dawson's still out, Cunha's still out, and Pedro Neto are still out. Now, I think a lot of us were hoping that we would have Cunha back, or at least on the bench, but that hasn't resulted in that today. So instead, we've gone for up front. We've got Leon Shuome, we've got Pablo Sarabia, and we've got Lamina. Then we've got Aït-Nouri, Tommy Doyle, João Gomez, and Semedo. And in defence, we've got Bueno, Kilman, and Toti Gomez. And we have Jose Sarr in goal for us today. Now, obviously, it's not the strongest team that we could have because we are missing a lot of key players up front. But hopefully, Wolves can find a way today. If we get a draw today, I will be happy with that. If we can get the win, even better. But I just want to see the team playing well. Thank you to everyone in the comment section who's putting those comments in. Lyndon says, afternoon from sunny Berkswell. Thank you so much. Paul says, hello, Chelsea. And he says, Somerset. I believe you're from there. So thank you so much for that. Thank you. Hi, Joe. Thank you for putting that in there as well. Again, where you're watching from, please put it in the comment section and I can give you a shout out. For our match today, I'm hoping that we'll finally get at least a draw or a win on the watch along. We've had a bit of a bad look of form so far. We lost the Newcastle game live, and also we didn't win against Coventry, which is really disappointing, and everyone got to see my reaction there. So hopefully today we can have a lot more to celebrate about. Thank you, everybody, for putting those in. Marie says, hi, I'm in Birmingham Hospital listening to the match. Oh, hopefully, darling Marie, I hope you're okay. Thank you so much for watching the watch along today. Trudy said, I'm in cloudy Cornwall. My parents just got back from there. They said it was absolutely lovely. Thank you to 42 of you watching already. If you haven't, please make sure that you smash the like button for us. I'd like to aim for 100 likes for this watch along. So in any way you can help with that, please do. It's really appreciated. And also, if you're not following already, can you please just go and have a look at Always Wolves Fans TV? If you go onto our YouTube channel, you will see the match previews made by Dave, and he does the reactions as well straight after the game. Also, with me, you have your watch-alongs, and I try to do as many of those as I can. I might miss the odd few, but I try to do every watch-along when I'm available, and I'll try to do as many as I can for you. Also, we're on Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. So any of those that you're on, please give us a like, and remember to smash that notification bell because you've probably got a lot of channels that you're watching. So when you have something new to watch, you'll know straight away. So thank you for that. Right, everyone. Joe says, I thought they would have played Traore. Yeah, that's a really good point. In the comment section, guys, let me know, what do you think the score is going to be today? And be very honest. Do you think Wolves are going to win? Do you think Villa will? Or do you think it's going to be a draw today? Let me know. Right, guys, we've got about 7 minutes until we kick off. Paul says, don't think Ghana's much choice with the lineup. Mark, hopefully the way results have been going on, we'll never know. Absolutely. I think at the moment for Wolves, it's kind of trying to deal with our key players being missing. And if we did have Neto, Hwang, Cunha, or even just one or two of them on the pitch today, it could make a big difference. But that's why we've got a squad. And hopefully, if we're looking at the actual lineup, and I'll bring it up again, Lamine is a fantastic player. Sarabi is a good player. Ait-Nouri's really kind of took the game by the scruff of the neck over the last 2 matches. Joe Gomez has been playing really well. Tommy Doyle, just wanting to make sure he's keeping forward. Nelson Semedo, I thought, was a really bright light in that Coventry game, especially in the first half. So hopefully Wolves and Gary O'Neill can find a way to win. Obviously, it's going to be very difficult, but you never know. Let's not try and stop ourselves from winning straight away. Thank you to everyone who's putting those predictions in. Hello, Adrian. Thank you for your comment today. Trudy believes it's going to be a 1-1. I think that would be a good result. I just want to get a win on this watch along, at least a draw. Mandy says, good luck, Wolves. Absolutely. Carl says 2-2 is my prediction. To keep the unbeaten run going. Yes, we haven't lost a game at Villa Park since 2003, winning and drawing those games. Merv says, I can't give a score, but I've got a very bad feeling about this. Oh, I hope not. Hopefully it'll be something to be really celebrating about. And Merv, I hope that we have a good result today. Paul says we should be able to boss the midfield. We've got a really nice midfield. We've got Gomez and Doyle, so hopefully they could do some damage there. And obviously, the game is going to be won in midfield. Marie says possibly a 3-2. We've got 1-0 Wolves there. Fingers crossed that's what happens. Anthony's being really positive with a 3-1 for Wolves. And Sam says a draw. So today, guys, more than normal, we are having a lot of people thinking that we could have a draw more than a win. Now, obviously, we want to win our derby games, but we have to be realistic. We are missing a lot of players. They've just come back from the international break. And I don't like to use fatigue as an excuse, but they've just come back. They might be a slightly fatigued. I'm really happy we have the 5:30 kickoff instead of the midday kickoff, because I do think some teams get impacted by that a little bit. So hopefully the players can regroup and we can have a really strong end to the season. I really hope that the Coventry game and the way in which we bailed out of the FA Cup doesn't put a kind of wound on the rest of the season. There's still an opportunity to get into Europe this year for the Europa League, and we've got to push for that. We've got to be able to see if we can do it. And at the start of the season, a lot of us did believe that we would be battling for the relegation or being close to there. So the fact that we got that close in the FA Cup and we've had a really good part of league form, we should be really proud of that. And let's see what these Wolves players can do. We've been really unfortunate with our injuries so far, and it's come at the worst time. But we've got to regroup and they've got to find a way to win. Thank you, everyone, for putting those comment sections in. Owen says, with the extent of our unvaluable players, I think it could be a loss. Yeah, just as I said, we are missing some players, so we've got to be realistic. Sam says, the last time we watched at Villa Park was in March 2018. Neighbours cards gone to hope the Villa next will be quiet. Montana says, a 2-2 draw. That'd be a nice couple of goals there. Good to see. Lyndon says, we always play well against the best teams, so let's be positive. I really like that. Yep. Over, especially we beat West Brom this season. I think as a game like this, any derby, sometimes your form can really go out the window. It's about which team handles the nerves best. Now, of course, we're away at Villa Park today, so they're going to be really up for it. They're going to be happy to see that we're missing players, but Villa are missing some players as well. Our team are just about to go onto the pitch, and hopefully this is going to be a real positive reaction today. Just a reminder for you guys, as Dave says, the last match, some people were shouting out the goals, and I appreciate a lot of it's from excitement or shock, but can you just refrain from putting the goal in if you say score? Because if you do that, the reaction won't be as natural as I want it for you. But also, we know with VAR, you might score a goal and then it'll be taken away from us or vice versa. So please just be aware of that. Thank you. As we go for the watch along, as you guys are, you're always so respectful and so kind to everyone in the comment section. this is a great place for all Wolves fans or all football fans to join together and enjoy the game. But there's a way in which we talk to people and way in which we share those conversations. So let's keep it positive and let's kind of communicate in a way that's beneficial for all. Right, everyone, our teams are coming out now. Joe says we usually bounce back after a bad result. Yeah, that Coventry game was a very sad result. Terry says if a player is showing form, whatever his age, I think he deserves a chance. Absolutely. Right now, we're missing some of our key players. You've got to play the players who are in form. Simple as that. I believe in the idea of merit. Just because you might be the best player on the pitch by money, if you're playing better than anyone else, you deserve to play. Easy as that. J22 says, not starting Doherty and Sutton Chiwome is criminal. Last match, I was really impressed with Chiwome when he came on. I think he gave it a really good go. I know there was a lot of criticisms of Fraser last time against Coventry, and I do think some of that was merited. He could have held the ball up a lot better, but he is a very young man, and he didn't really have the service that he needed. So hopefully today, Chiwome will have the service from Sarabia, Lamina, and Dorlan Gomez trying to push us forward today. Right, guys, our players are on the pitch now, just waiting for kickoff to start. Chaotic Ranger says, I'm so nervous. Me too, but I'm excited. It's a Villa game, it's a Derby game, so really exciting. And also, Dave has mentioned that he will try and join us on the watch along at some point, but obviously, internet connection might vary, so if you can't do that, then obviously I'll let you know. Oh, let's get this game kicked off. I hate waiting. Terry says, would like to see Sarabia being more positive. Absolutely. I think that he has big of an impact on the team recently, so hopefully he can pull in. Hi, all, Chelsea. Just thought I'd say you're not going to bring bad luck if we lose today, because I don't think we're going to win anyway. I was worrying I was a bit like a bad luck charm, but obviously I have no control how the players play. But yeah, hopefully we can finally have a successful game today, at least a draw, and if we can get a win, even better. Right, guys, so the players are ready. We're just waiting for kickoff now. Thank you to everyone who's watching us, which is 44 of you. If you haven't already, please smash that like button. We really appreciate it, and it shows us that you are enjoying these watch-alongs and you want to keep them moving forward. Okay. Carl says Chelsea can get the win for us today. I'll be as positive as I can. Hopefully that can rub off the players. And if you've just joined us, welcome. Please make sure, if you haven't already, tell me where you're watching the game from today and who you're watching with. I am really interested in knowing. I love to see that Wolves fans are from all around the world. So tell me where you're watching today in the comment section and I'll give you a shout out. Thank you. Oh, okay. This is taking a really long time to kick off. I'm getting more nervous as I'm waiting. Terry says he's watching from sunny Surrey. Oh, lovely place. I can't wait. I'm going to Bath next week for the first time as well. So please let me know where you're watching from. I think last time we had a couple of people watching from Washington. We had some people from Cornwall, some people from Korea, which was absolutely amazing. So tell me where you're watching from. And Rick says sunny Saddleworth. Amazing. Thank you so much for putting that comment in. I really appreciate it. Kurt, Roger Chelsea Natural in front of the camera. Thank you so much. Try my best. Okay, guys, we're ready to kick off. As a reminder, please don't put the score in. If we score, don't do it, even if it's for fun, because if it ruins the watch along for you. Okay, guys, we have kicked off. Wolves have got the ball. As you're watching the game, any questions that you have about the team or the players or any of your opinions, please put them in the comment section below. If it's Wolves related or anything else football related, pop them in the chat and I'll respond to you. Right, guys, we're 23 seconds in. Villa have got the ball at the moment. Okay, Morgan Rogers with the ball. Now Luis. Wolves have got it with Doyle. Doyle had to pass it back then to Semedo. Well done, Semedo. Keep pushing. Gomez lost the ball there. Villa are moving forward. Block it, boys. Well done. Ain't Nori getting the ball now. Nick Knack says, I am listening to you from Toronto while painting the house. Oh, lovely. Thank you so much. Great to see you watching with us today. Wolves to the ball now with Semedo pushing forward. Doyle. Totti. Kilman. Currently at the moment, Villa are kind of sitting in their shape at the moment, kind of trying to not push each other out. I think these derby games could either go in one or two ways. They can either be quite cagey at the start, or both teams are kind of pushing forward in their attack. So it'd be interesting to see how Wolves and Villa try and take on this game today. Villa with the ball, and we are 2 minutes in. And free kick to Villa. So we're saying Joseph has 100th Premier League appearance today. Absolutely. Hopefully his distribution of the ball can be a bit better today. I think it's a great shot stopper, but sometimes his distribution, I think personally, is lacking. So hopefully he can have a really good game today. Villa with the ball. Doyle's got it back. Well done. Sarabia has just gone down. Hopefully it's just a slight niggle and he'll be right back up. Yeah, good. Yeah, he's up, he's walking, that's good. We don't need any more injuries to our forwards, thank you. We don't need that. Thank you to 56 of you who are watching. Thank you so much. Please smash that like button as well, please, so we know that you're enjoying today. We want to aim for 100, so let's keep pushing that today, please. Wolves with the ball. Jerome keeps it in. Well done. Really positive start there. Well done, Semedo. Terry says, playing some good football. Nice start. Yeah, we don't look very cagey. They're keeping the ball quite well. They're trying to push forward. I think it's a decent start so far. Callum asking me, how am I doing today? I'm really good. I've been waiting for this game all day. Hopefully, we've had a lovely day. It's sunny outside. Hopefully, a draw or a win can be the cherry on top today. Wolves to the ball. Semedo in and blocked by Villa. Semedo going for the shot there. Trying to do a bit of the bicycle kick. Fair play. I like that from Semedo having a go. Right, guys, we are 4 minutes in now. Wolves seem to be having a really good start so far. They are pushing forward. Villa have had a couple of chances coming forward as well, but it's quite even at the moment, I think. During the match today, I'll be using the app, which is Sofascore. I will be going more in depth into that at half time. It's really useful to kind of give you kind of deep dives and deep analysis of the game as we watch, which I'll show you during the watch along as well. Doyle's going for the ball. Ooh. He misses, but good shot, Doyle. Really nice positivity there. I really like seeing players just go for it outside the box. Even if you miss, you might hit someone. It might ricochet in. So just having a go is really good. Paul says, Wolves, are we Michael Brown asked his Dave at the match today? Yes, he is, as always. For all the amount of time I've known Dave, I've never known him actually not be at a game. He's always there. So fingers crossed it'll be good today. Terry McDonald says, a Liverpool fan here. Best of luck. Thank you so much. Hopefully we can have a positive game today. And good luck to you as well. Villa with the ball now. We are 5 minutes in. Villa with the ball. And the referee's given a free kick to Villa. Just to give you an update, guys, on what's happened so far today. The 12:30 kickoff, Newcastle won 4-3, despite having a red card, so really good for them. At the 3 o'clock kickoffs, Bournemouth won 2-1 against Everton. Chelsea and Burnley was 2-2, but Burnley had a red card. Not a good start back for Chelsea at all. Forest and Palace both with a 1-1 draw. Sheffield and Fulham 3-3 draw. And Tottenham beat Luton 2-1. So a lot of draws today. Hopefully that can be a good omen for us to either at least get a draw, and if we can push for that win, even better. Currently, we're just waiting for Villa to take their free kick, just getting themselves set up. Hopefully our defenders, Kilman, Totti and Bueno, can get this ball taken away as soon as possible. The Villa players having a discussion at the moment. And we are 6 minutes in. Again, thank you to 60 of you who are watching. Rick says, let's get 7th. Why not? We've got nothing else to focus on now. Villa have taken the ball. Come on, clear it, boys. Clear it. Good. Ainori, clear it. Doyle. Sarabia, keep the ball. Sarabia leads the ball. Back to Gomez, well done. Clean it up. Gomez, well done. Much better, Wolves. Good clearing up there. Samada with the ball now. Kilman. Sarabia. Ainori pushing forward. Kilman. Bueno. Smido. We're keeping the ball quite well here. Lamina pushing forward. Go on, Lamina. Oh, just went out. Yeah, I'm quite surprised the referee didn't put his flag up quick enough there. Lamina, good moving forward. He just couldn't keep it in to pass it in. Rick says, Villa have started more nervous. We look good. Yeah, I think Wolves made a really positive start. Hopefully Wolves can try and get an early goal just to kind of calm their nerves and also calm down the atmosphere. Because if Villa feel like they're in the game, their own fans are going to get behind them. So the quicker we can kind of kill off that atmosphere, the better for us. Kilman, Brenner have really cleared that up really well there. We're 8 minutes in and Wolves are playing well so far. They've just got to keep this up. Villa with the ball. Oh, God. Well done, sir. Oh, God, no. Oh. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. I'm not even religious, but thank the Lord. Villa looked like they were just about to go ahead. However, they were clearly offside in the modern rules. So instead of it being 1-0 to Villa, it is still 0-0. Saar made a good block for the first one, and then there was another shot made, and they were able to block it. So we're still 0-0, and we are 9 minutes in. So going against the run of play, Villa could have easily scored then. Ainor of the ball. Merv saying Wally Watkins a mile offside. Definitely in these new modern rules, he was clearly offside. Wolves have got a free kick. Okay, Wolves pushing forward. Samada with the ball. Oh, Samada crossed it in. Just missed by Sarabia, but nice play. Like to see the positivity. And Zay make as a good question here that I'd like to answer, which is, Chelsea, how do you feel if Villa end up getting Champions League football? Now, of course, as a Wolves fan, seeing Villa in the Champions League would be heartbreaking because I'd rather see my own team in there. However, it would be nice to see a Midlands team in the Champions League as well. So I really, really don't like Villa, but I'd be more upset if it was West Brom, to be honest. But yeah, if Villa make it this year, they've had a really good season and they deserve to be there. And it'd be amazing to see a Midlands team in the Champions League, watching teams like Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, AC Milan possibly have to come to the West Midlands would be entertaining to say the least. Obviously, I wish it was us, but hopefully it can be us one day. But thank you for the question. Terry saying better country than most Liverpool YT shows. I don't know because I don't watch them, but thank you very much for that really kind words. Thank you. Right, guys, we are 10 minutes in. It's still 0-0 despite that kind of fearful moments. Wolves have controlled the game pretty well so far. In the comment section below, tell me, how do you think Wolves are playing so far? Do you think they're playing well? What do you think we could change to try and get that goal? Are you happy with how we started? Put it in the comment section, I'll shout you out. Wolves with the ball. Doyle, I've seen him have the ball and he's passed it back 5 times. Like, he needs to keep pushing the ball forward. I know there's times to pass back, but at times he needs to try and be that person pushing forward. Lamina with the ball again. A bit of a wayward pass by Lamina there. I don't think he kind of knew what he was trying to do or he couldn't execute it. Right, guys, to kind of give you an update for what's going on with our stats. So using Sofascore, I'd like to use these during the match to kind of give us a live update on how the game is going. Now, obviously, stats can go out the window when we score goals, but it's always a nice way to kind of see where the game is going and how we're pushing forward. So currently at the moment, we have 73% possession. And I have said previously that possession doesn't mean you're controlling the game, but I'm confident to say so far, I think our midfield is controlling the game, and I think that we've had the better chances and the better moving forward. Definitely. Also, total shots. Wolves have had 3 shots to Villa's 1. However, for shots on target, even though obviously Villa's was on target, it was offside. We haven't had any shots on target yet, which obviously isn't what we want. But we have made a positive start, and by saying that, Samada's pushing forward now. Oh, come on, push forward, guys. Come on. Well done, Semedo. Good lad, Semedo. I'm so impressed with Semedo, how he's adapted to the Premier League, especially this season. I really think he's been a shining light. And when he's on the ball, I feel so confident when he's on. Looking as well, we've had more corner kicks, and even though they've had more free kicks. So even though we haven't had many shots on target yet, we are in control in the game. So hopefully by the end of the first half, we'll have more shots on target, more shots in general, and hopefully we'll be 1-0 up. But that's all in the hope. Carl, we are causing Villa problems. Yes, Villa don't look like their confident selves at the moment, but I do think that's because of what Wolves are doing. Wolves are pressuring them. Wolves are pushing forward. They're closing down the ball. They're really doing well. Villa are 4th because they've been out all season. I think for Villa, look, as Wolves fans, obviously we want to be doing the best. We want to be the best team in the Midlands, but credit where credit is due. They've had a decent season so far. And you know what? Seeing a Midland team in Champions League wouldn't be so bad. And I really hope that Wolves can push on and hope maybe get Europe this season. And if they can next year, even better. Terry saying positive vibes only. Absolutely. We're 0-0 at the moment. Could get a draw, possibly could get a win. So let's keep going. We are 13 minutes in now, going towards that 14th minute. So Mado is all over the pitch today. I feel like a super fan at the moment, but I'm really impressed with him. He keeps pushing forward, keeps helping the attack. We haven't seen much of Chiwome at all, probably because the service hasn't been there. So we need to start creating chances for our strikers to score. Doyle with the ball now. And he's passed the ball forward. That's good to see. Really lovely ball to Sarabia. Come on, boys, cross it in. You've got to be quicker. Good cross. I was about to celebrate that, but he looked clearly offside. Nori looked like he was offside. He had no one around him, so hopefully he was offside. He didn't just miss that. Adrian saying hi there. Hi, how are you? You okay? Is he onside? Sorry, guys. I'm just checking to see if Ainor is actually onside or not. Because if he was onside, he basically had an open goal to score. So if he missed that, that's really not good. Rick saying, watching Trome, he's doing some good runs and movement. Yeah, I think for Wolves at the moment, I think compared to the Coventry game, I think Fraser was a little bit static, whereas I do think Trome is kind of making it more fluid for the team. He's trying to run in and run out, so it's really good to see. Everyone's saying Aitnori was onside. Thank you for that, Carl. So, yeah, massive miss by Aitnori. Should be doing better there. Wolves have got a corner now on the 15th minute. Come on, Wolves. Let's try and get a goal in front. Good cup of tea to deal with the stress of the game. Just waiting for our free kick to be taken. I'm sorry, our corner to be taken. Okay, Sarabia, you're in. Come on, boys. Kilman. Easily collected there by the goalkeeper, Martinez. Too easy. Captivating a golden chance by ignoring it. Completely agree with you. Normally, I think Ain't Nori could easily score that. He just had a really bad moment in front of goal and we should be 1-0 up. Completely agreed. Villa currently with the ball. Conte with the ball now for Villa. Konzat back to Carlos. Seems like Wolves might be just taking a bit of a breather here, getting back into shape. Poor pass by Villa, out for a goal kick for Wolves. Right, everyone, we are 16 minutes in. Thank you so much for watching with us today. If you are enjoying it, please put the smash the like button so we know that you're enjoying these watch-alongs and you want these watch-alongs to keep on coming. I really appreciate it. And also, there's so much more than these watch-alongs at Always Wolves Fans TV. Please go and check out our YouTube channel where you have your match previews and the reactions to every single Wolves game. Also, Dave does content with other YouTube creators talking to other YouTube channels about their football clubs. You can get that in-depth analysis. So if you're enjoying the watch along, I'd really appreciate it if you go over to our YouTube channel and check out some of the videos there. And if you really are enjoying it, smash that follow button and the notification bell. We are almost at 34,000. So if we could get there in the next month or so, that'd be absolutely amazing. So if you're not already, please go and smash that like button, give us a follow and give us that smash on the notification bell, please. I really appreciate it. Roger saying Sarabia taking one for the team there. Yeah, absolutely. Villa, I've got the ball at the moment. Come on, boys, you've got to close them down. That was just silly. Sarabia has just pulled back the Villa player literally by the shirt like this. I mean, how obvious do you want to make it? That's a silly foul to give. We're only 18 minutes in and you're just giving yourself a yellow card for no reason. You didn't need to do that. Sarabia pulling Rodgers. There was no need for that. We're only 18 minutes in. He shouldn't have to be pulling that way. He should just keep putting the pressure on Rodgers and then he could have passed it back. Right, Villa have got a free kick. Going to be interested to see what they're going to do with it. Okay, ball in. Come on, boys, clear it. Fantastic, Lamina, clear it. Villa back with the ball. Wayward ball by Villa. Wolves get the ball back as a throw-in. And we are 20 minutes in of our first half. We are still Villa 0, Wolves 0. Touched of the match so far. Dawes had 28, Semedo's had 25, Sarabia 23. We are leading with touch on the ball, showing that our midfield does have a lot of control at the moment. Obviously, we need to turn this possession and turn this movement into goals, but I'm really happy with how we started so far. We just are kind of lacking that cutting edge. We're lacking that creativity up top, which is kind of holding us back. Right, Wolves with the ball, Semedo. Gomez. Free kick for Gomez. Luis giving the foul away. Carl saying Villa still look very nervous. Yeah, they haven't really come out of their shell, but I'd like to give credit to Wolves there. I think Wolves are making it very hard for Villa to kind of get out. They are closing down. Defensively, they're being quite good. And the midfield, Wolves are controlling that at the moment. So I think Villa are not having the best start to the game. However, I think if we get into half-time 0-0, I think Villa are going to be more happier with that than Wolves are. Wolves have controlled the game so far, but we're kind of lacking that killer instinct, which obviously you could expect with our forwards being out. So we need to turn this possession into goals. Lamina with the ball. And out for a throw-in. Thank you to the 62 of you watching. Please smash that like button. It always helps us on the channel, so please do that. Thank you. Gomez with the ball. Come on out, Nora. Really good. One back by Konsa for Villa. Back to Gomez. Back to Lamina. Doyle, take a shot. Thought too much about it. You shouldn't have taken a touch. You just went for it. Sarabia had a pop at goal. Very easy for Martinez to collect there. Looks like for Doyle, he just couldn't get it out of his feet. He passed it to Sarabia and he went right towards the goalkeeper. Rebecca says, with Wolves, you always have to expect the unexpected. Absolutely. I think over the last at least couple of months, it's been an absolute roller coaster with Wolves. But we've had some of the greatest times as well this season, and I wouldn't change that for anything. And the Coventry game was so just upsetting. It was just heartbreaking. So hopefully the Wolves players can keep pushing forward. Man United fans saying, come on, Moors, I hope you win today. Thank you so much. I really hope so. I really hope at least we get a draw or a win today. Good luck to you. Carl says we have a great chance on the counter-attack. Yeah, I feel like we do. At the moment, Jerome is putting his body around. He is running. He is trying to close down. He's trying to get himself involved. He just isn't getting the service to kind of have any creativity. I'm having a look at the front three and I want to see if it needs to change. It looks like Lamina is kind of playing left and Sarabia on right. I'm trying to think maybe we should put Nori more forward and put Lamina back into midfield. Chaotic Roger and Ranger saying, show that missed chance by Nori and Oman. Yeah, it really wasn't pretty. Should have buried that away and sadly he didn't. Barry Red saying, so far, good Wolves. Yep, we're still 0-0. Still looking positive. But again, I would say if we go in 0-0, I think Villa are going to be more happy with that because they haven't played well. Wolves are controlling the game really well. Midfield, they've got control over, but they're lacking the creativity up front. They've just replayed the shot by Nori, and it's unforgivable. It's really unforgivable, and he knows he should have scored, so hopefully he can kind of put that behind him and keep pushing forward now. We are 23 minutes in. And I'm praying that we have a positive end to this watch along, a draw or a win. Come on, boys. Villa currently with the ball with Carlos. Now to Torres. To Moreno. Wolves are holding their shape really well with that 3-4-3, making it hard for Villa to close down, making that low block. It's kind of a nice role reverse. Normally, we're watching Wolves try and break that down. It's nice to see Wolves in that defensive shape. Adrian asking, is Dave at the match? Always Wolves fan, Dave. He's always at the matches. For as long as I've known him, he's never missed a match. That's why I'm here on the watch-alongs to kind of give you that content when he's there, and then he gives you those live reactions. Thank you, everybody, for the comments in already. If you haven't told me where you're watching from, please tell me because I'm really, really interested to know where you're watching from today. Thank you to all those who've done it already. We just got to 70 people watching. It's absolutely amazing. So smash that like button, please. I really appreciate it. Okay, Wolves with ball. Wayward by Tote there. Come on, Tote. Well done. Put him right, that mistake there. Wolves are back in their shape of 3-4-3. Konza passing the ball forward. Villa with the ball. Tillmans. Carlos. Torres. Moreno. Luis. Villa seems to be getting a little bit of the ball at the moment. I'm kind of interested to see if it's a tactic to allow Wolves to be on the counter-attack more, but I'm a lot more comfortable when Wolves are controlling the game. I think when you allow a team to have a bit of the ball, it's kind of building their confidence and belief that they can score and kind of make patterns. Poor shot there by Villa, really poor. Hopefully now Wolves can get back on the front foot. We are 25 minutes in. It's Villa 0, Wolves 0. But by the ratings of these 3 o'clock kickoffs today, the most common score is a draw. So fingers crossed that works in our favour today. And if we're lucky enough, we can snatch that win as well. So with the free throw-in, let's see how it does. Pretty decent distribution there by Sar. Well done. Lamina's lost the ball again. Adrian asking who's playing up front for us. Is it Fraser or Cunha? Cunha is still out from an injury, and Fraser's not on the pitch at the moment. Currently, we have Chirome playing as our central striker, and the forwards are Sarabia and Lamina. Looking at Lamina at the moment, I don't think he looks comfortable in that position. I think we need to bring Lamina back into midfield, possibly where Gomez is. I might possibly move Joe Gomez more forward or push Ain't Nori more forward. I don't think Lamina's comfortable where he is. But thank you so much for the question, Adrian. Terry Madone, come on, Wolves, wakey, wakey. My concern is if Villa are getting more of the ball, what does that tell us about the game? We need to get a goal soon. The creativity is lacking at the moment. Currently now for possession, it's a lot more even by the 27th minute. It's 59 in the favour of Wolves and Villa have got 41. So the game's starting to become more even. Shots-wise, we've had 6 compared to their 1. And we've had 2 shots on target to their 0. So in the most important stats, we are more positive, but it still hasn't resulted in the goal. Villa are coming forward. Watkins should have scored then. He should have done a lot better with that ball. He basically had Sarr in front of him. He really should have done better. That was a lucky escape for Wolves. And Watkins is way onside. This is kind of the problem for Wolves. They need to create so many chances, but Villa look like they have a really good counter-attack and they look like they can score with Watkins and Diaby. So hopefully we won't be thinking about those waste opportunities. Carl repeats what I've just said. Yeah, careful. Watkins can cause problems. Definitely. We've got to keep an eye on him. Serve the ball to Bueno. Semedo's come a little bit more quiet in these last 5 minutes as well, maybe showing the change in momentum for the team of becoming a little bit more equal. Villa with the ball now. Derek, you ain't wrong. Hopefully you can be a bit more positive now. Villa with the ball. Come on, boys. I want to stay as positive as possible, but I'm having flashbacks to the Coventry game where we've got possession, but really we are lacking creativity up front. There is a lack of movement, a lack of chances. Lamina doesn't look comfortable where he is. I'm not saying he's not putting a shift in. He always does, but he doesn't look comfortable where he is. I think, obviously, they've tried to put Gomez, Doyle and Lamina all on the pitch. Maybe we should be picking someone more natural in that position. And then Lamina could come on afterwards. Okay, Villa have got the ball again with Watkins. Ball in. Get it away. Ain't Nori. Clear it, please. Clear it. Lamina. Nori. Foul on Ain't Nori for Wolves. We are now on the 30th minute. So at 15 minutes to go the first half, and it's still 0-0. And it's a yellow card for Tillmans on the foul on Ain't Nori. Again, guys, if you do have any questions about Wolves, about the team, about who you think my favourite players are, please put them in the comment section and I'll answer them. I really appreciate having this conversation with you guys. So anything you want to say about the team, any way you think the game could be improved, let me know. We can have a good conversation about it. Okay, back to Konza. I feel like I've said his name a lot recently. Carlos, back to Torres. Luis. Wolves are back into that low block now with their 3-4-3, trying to hold their position. Daniel says, greetings from Sydney, Australia. Fantastic. Thank you so much for watching with us today. What time is it currently in Australia? What time is it there? Again, guys, if you haven't already, please let me know where you watch from, because I really do enjoy finding out where our Wolves community goes. So please tell me. Daniel, thank you. 5:02 a.m. Now that is true commitment, bro. A fan there. Thank you so much for watching it. We appreciate it. You are welcome to join us. Currently, right now, it's 6 o'clock UK time, so I appreciate that is early. So thank you for joining us today. Okay, throw in for Wolves. We are 31 minutes in. Right, guys, we're in towards the next 14 minutes. So let me know, what do you think of the game so far? Which players you think have played well and which players do you think hasn't played well? Let me know. Who's playing well and who needs to upgrade? Okay, Wolves have now got a corner. In the last 10 minutes, Villa have had 72% of the possession to Wolves' 28. So there's been a shift happening. I think we could all feel it where at the start in the first 25 minutes, Wolves looked really comfortable. In these last 10 minutes, Villa are starting to come out their shell a little bit more and looking more threatening. Villa with the ball. Away. Well done, Kilman. Right, boys, get out. Get out. Ball in again for Villa. Well done, Saar. It was right at him, but he had to clutch it. He caught it very well. Good distribution. Right, boys, come on. We've got more people than they do right now. Push forward. Push. There's 8 Villa players and 3 Wolves players in that attack. 3 Wolves players. They should be pushing themselves as hard as they can to get up there to support their team then. Rick says, thank you so much. Sarabia needs to play better. Rest them okay. Cherame not really getting any supply. Absolutely. Even with Fraser in the last match, you're only as good as your kind of service is. He could come more into the midfield, try and collect that ball, but Cherame is kind of being starved of any form of supply, so he isn't going to be able to shine without it. Sarabia, I definitely agree. In the last 3 or 4 games, he hasn't really been a spark, but because we've had majority of our forwards out, Sarabia really hasn't had a chance to be kind of swapped and brought in to benefit himself. Wolves have got the ball. Keep moving forward, boys. Cleared, but well done, Samada. I'd like to see that positivity there. Zane says somehow 1 minute ahead of you. Yeah, it happens. Depends on what live stream you're watching on, what Wi-Fi you're on. You could be a minute ahead, minute behind, just the way it is. That's why I'm always saying don't shout out, because I might be behind you or I might be in front of you as well. Carl saying Lemina doesn't look comfortable. I completely agree. He's not comfortable where he is in the front three. He needs to be in midfield. He needs to be closing down those balls. Really good move by Wolves moving forward. Come on, boys. And again, Carl says Chirome needs supply. You are only as good as a striker as your supply is. Whether he can come into the midfield, collect that ball himself, he shouldn't be having to do that. He needs supply and he's not getting it. We are 34 minutes in. Thank you so much, guys, for your comments on that. Really love having that conversation. Please keep them coming. Come on, Wolves. 34 minutes gone. Again, guys, thank you so much for refraining from putting a goal in, a shouting score out. Really appreciate it. Okay, Villa have got, looks like a free kick. Let's see who's going to take it. Right, guys, so currently at the moment, possession is 55% in favour of Wolves in this first half. Shots so far for Wolves has been 7 to Villa's 3. We've both had 2 shots on target. We've had 3 off target, so hopefully we can keep pushing forward. Villa. Okay, Diaby has just scored 1-0 for Villa. I'm still shocked by Lemina's clearance then. He's basically kicked it right in the middle of the 6-yard box and allowed Diaby to just come up to the ball and just have a blistering shot, top corner. Lovely shot by Villa, but how did that happen? I've got to rewatch that again. Lemina, my apologies. It was Doyle in that instance. Crossing off Doyle and a lovely shot for Diaby to run in. Kilman was behind goalkeeper. Could he have done better? Let's have a look. It's just disappointing. Really disappointing. Again, there's been some signs in the last 10 minutes. Yes, Villa have had more chances, but we should be doing better than that. Just editing the score, guys. I'll be back up. Sadly, I don't want to pull it on. Villa 1, Wolves 0. 36 minutes gone. Rick saying against the run of play. I think for the start of the game, for the first 25 minutes, I do agree. It was once again. Nick saying, my God, we need investment. Our team isn't big enough. We can't fund 2 teams at the moment. We don't have enough forwards, but we do have a ridiculous amount of forwards out. It's really unfortunate. At the moment, we've got what a goal. Nori missed that chance. Yeah, real shame there, guys. Real shame. Nick saying, how did Nori miss that chance before? Honestly, I don't know. It was very easy for Nori to score that goal there. But in the last 10 minutes, we've been saying on here together, there's been a shift in momentum. Villa have had more of the possession. They've had more shots moving forward. Watkins and Diaby have been a lot more part of the game, a lot more creative. And Wolves are paying the price for that. However, for a positive, points dropped from winning positions. Villa are 3rd on that list, so hopefully that can work in our favour. Terry saying early doors not so biggie. Yeah, we want it to be as soon as possible. Sadly for Wolves, they didn't score the goal when they were on top, and we need Wolves to regroup and keep moving forward. The Man United fans saying, come on, Wolves, wake up. Yeah, we've been saying this for the last couple of games, though. We said it against Newcastle. We've said it against Coventry. They aren't waking up at times, and it feels like as much as we're controlling the game, we just don't have the forwards to create those goals. And when you've got Bellegarde out, Cunha out, Neto out, and Hwang out, we're going to be kind of starved for goals and starved for creativity. But the Wolves players need to find a way to score. And clearly that we can see when we get to the end of the season, we need to buy some more forwards to kind of bulk up our team because it's not big enough to sustain a long campaign. And I think we've seen with us making a long draw in the FA Cup and the league, majority of these injuries, in my opinion, because obviously I'm not behind in the medical staff, I think these injuries have come from long strain of a lot of games in a short amount of time, and their bodies have just started to break down and they're taking longer to come back. And sadly for us, it happened in a part of the season when we had the greatest opportunity to make to an FA Cup final and doing well in the league. So timing is awful. To lose all those forwards at once is just unfortunate, and you can't always plan for that. But we need to have a team that can find a way to score goals when our main players are out. But I do think moving on to the second half, I don't think Lemina is comfortable where he is. Where Lemina's playing at the moment, it's not playing to his strengths. He's not been able to boss midfield and keep moving forward. Doyle, I think, has been okay, but he's made more passes going backwards than he has forward. So maybe we could take Doyle off and bring Lemina and Gomez, that more natural midfield that we did for the most of this season. And possibly we could bring Lemina Jr. on, or we can push Nori more forward to support Sarabia and support Chiwome. And Barry says, need to keep the faith and stay positive. Absolutely. We all need to look at what can we do, what can we make different. At the start of the game, we were controlling the midfield. We can do that again. But it's very important now that we either score a goal to make it 1-1 and we don't concede, because we've been conceding more goals than we usually do. Terry saying he's not convinced by Villa. Neither am I. I don't think Villa are blistering today. I think these last 10 minutes, Wolves gone a bit wayward and Villa have took their chances, which is what they need to do. But as Barry said, which I really like, keep the faith. We can do this. And one thing to be positive about is 70 people are watching, which is absolutely fantastic. So if you haven't already, please smash that like button. It's really appreciated. And I really hope you're enjoying the watch along today. I can't wait to have a watch along where we're just scoring loads of goals and the positivity is just always coming. So fingers crossed. We've still got plenty of time for this game to go. We are 41 minutes in, Villa 1, Wolves 0, and hopefully Wolves can pull this back before half-time or at least stay 1-0. Because I do think if Villa get 2-0 up at home, that's a much more of a steep to climb. So we need to keep it 1-0. Carl saying we've got 63 likes so far. That's amazing. There's 70 people watching. We can get to 70 likes. Come on, guys. Thank you so much for that. I love the support and we really appreciate it. Right, guys, we are 42 minutes in now. Before the end of the first half, in the comment section, can you please tell me what your new score prediction is for the second half? And what rating would you give this first half for Wolves? And be really honest, what would you rate this game for us so far out of 10? 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. Let me know and give you a bit of a shout out. Chaos saying we lost composure a little bit here. Yeah, especially in these last 15 minutes. Villa have kind of grew into the game, as we'd expect they would for a team playing at home, and Wolves need to get control. Nick saying we'd give it a 6 so far. Yeah, I think 5. We haven't been absolutely terrible, but we have conceded the goal. So, yeah, 5 or 6. Roger's agreeing with 6 so far. Rebecca, thank you so much. She thinks we can still get 2-1 to Wolves. Rebecca's always positive, always believing that we can score, which is really positive. So sorry, but 2-1. I think you're meaning 2-1 Villa, so hopefully that can work in our favour. Rick saying hopefully I'm wrong. Fingers crossed. At worst, let's go for a draw. What else, guys? What do you think your ratings are going to be? Barry says if we can get back 2-2, fingers crossed. I hope we don't concede 2 goals. Terry saying it's been a good contest. I'm enjoying this. Maybe a 7. Yeah, I think anything around for me, I'd probably give it like a 5 or 6. If we lose the game, then I'll bring it down. But 5 or 6, I think so far. We haven't had the worst start in the world, but we're missing our forwards. We're missing the creativity. So as much as we are controlling the midfield, we're defending quite well. It doesn't matter. If we can't score goals, we're not going to win the match. So all we can really do is kind of hold out for a 0-0, hold out for a draw and hope that we're able to nick a goal. But currently at the moment, we're not able to keep clean sheets. Nick says 2 goals with no striker is hard doing. As many of you have already said in the comment section with me, Chioma is not getting service. I can see him right now. He had his head like this. He's pushing forward. He's trying to move. He's trying to get into positions that are useful, but there's no service to him. And I felt like that with Fraser as well. Fraser against Coventry could have held the ball up better, but if you have no service, he's not going to score goals. So I don't blame Chioma for this. The only thing he could do is come more into midfield and try and get the ball that way. Zane quoting Alex Ferguson, once said goals wins you games, but defence wins you cups. Over the last few, it's kind of, especially this season, before Wolves had a really good defence, but at the moment it seems like Wolves defending's kind of gone wayward. But when we had all our forwards, we were scoring enough goals, so hopefully we can find a way to find a good balance. Andrew saying 7, he's watching on your phone. Why not? Villa pushing forward. Well done, Doyle. We are 44 minutes in. Let's see how much extra time there may be. Possibly maybe 2 minutes or so, because I did score a goal. Thank you guys for everyone putting those in. If you haven't already, please let me know what would you rate this first half so far. Put it in the comment section. If you're not following Always Wolves Fans TV, you can't comment. So if you like and subscribe, then you can comment on the watch along. So if you'd like to get involved with us, give us a like, give us a follow, and then you can comment with us and we have a good conversation. And I'm right, 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes of extra time left before we have our half time. Mainline fan saying 5. Yeah, it's okay. We haven't been the best. It's only 1-0. Let's push it forward. Thank you so much. Okay, Villa with the ball again, pushing forward with Konza. Wayward pass by Konza, giving the ball back straight to Wolves and Fassart. We've got 1 minute left of the first half to go. A lot of action going on right now. Just waiting for Sarr to take to distribute the ball out. J22 says not even mad about the Villa goal. It was quite nice. It was a lovely goal, but he literally could just run onto it and have a wonderful smack. But it was a lovely goal. I'd be proud of that if that was me. Villa are pushing forward again. I keep saying this the last 10 minutes, don't I? Villa keep pushing forward. Pass to Semedo. Okay, everybody, and that is first half complete. So first half done. It's Villa 1, Wolves 0. I'll be back in just 40 seconds. You can count them, and we'll have discussion about the game so far, what we think's been going well, what could be improved, and a little question for you. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we are back. So it is 1-0 to Aston Villa and 0 to Wolves. As we've said, as we watched the game so far, I think Wolves had a good start. They were controlling the game, especially in the midfield, about 20 minutes in. However, it seems like in the last 10 to 15 minutes, Villa have started to get more of the ball, having a lot more possession, and have took their chances, which is the way life works. Villa have got a lot more creativity up front. Watkins is working really hard. For Wolves, Chioma is lacking service. Sarabia has been non-existent, in my opinion. Lemina's not comfortable where he is. How are we going to score goals that way? Right, guys. So in the comment section, please let me know, what did you think of the game so far? Who do you think's played well? Who do you think is not playing well? And what can we do to change it? Before I go on to that in a little bit more depth, thanks to everyone putting those comments in. I will be adding those in for you in a second. Before we do that, though, I just want to quickly talk about Sofascore. The Sofascore app is absolutely fantastic. I've been using it for all the watch-alongs that we've done together so far. They give you fantastic content for all different sports. So whether you like football, tennis, ice hockey, rugby, cricket, darts, table tennis, anything that you like, anything that's sport related, you can find it there. When you go onto Sofascore app, it's completely free to download and you don't need to do any registration. You just get to click on the app and you're off and running. So for me, I have all my main football teams that I like to keep a watch out around the world. Wolves obviously being my number one. As I'm watching the game, this is where I get my lineup from and I can see what the player ratings are. So if you have a look at the moment, for example, Sarr has got a 6.4 score. Looking at Leon Chioma, he's on 6.4 and Gomez on 6.7. So we can get them instant reactions of how each of individual players are playing. Also, as you go through the game, they give you live stats and facts that we can use to kind of reflect on the game as we go along, looking at possession, shots on target, shots off target, who's had more fouls, who's had more free kicks. Really useful content for able to us kind of look into this game with a bit more analysis. So if you would like to download the app, please do it for us. If you look at the QR code just on the top there, you can click that or you can go to the description below and download it. If you enjoy it, please just go on there and have a look. It's really useful and I always use it for the watch-alongs with you as well. Right, guys, going back to our comment section. So many of you have put some comments in there, which is amazing. So Chaotic Rain says, we can't lose the game if you're doing this for watch long times. People are starting to think things. That's my biggest fear. Obviously, I'm not a player, so I'm not controlling the game, but obviously we need a lot more good luck. Anthony says, hey, could we miss the open goal without Nori? Yeah, really disappointing. Jennifer saying, just joined, Spurs fan here. We're just great to win against Luton. Very Spurs as usual. Would love Wolves to beat Villa. Thank you so much for watching. I love to see that. You know, you don't have to be a Wolves fan to watch channels. For me, I've got most of the teams in the Premier League. I always have all their fans channels. I like watching along. So thank you for that. Again, guys, tell me, how do you think of the game so far? What needs to be improved and what needs to be better? Andrew says, put Doyle where Lamina is and Lamina where Doyle is. It might have a better grip on the game. Absolutely, I completely agree with you. I think I mentioned that during the actual match itself. Lamina's not comfortable where he is. He needs to be central in midfield. If it was me, I think Gomez can do a bit more of that dirty work, or Lamina can. I think if you're going to have Lamina in midfield, you need to get rid of Gomez or Doyle. For me, I do appreciate Tommy Doyle, but he's kind of been a little bit passing the ball backwards. Our natural midfield before we had our forwards out was Gomez and Lamina, and they did do really well. So maybe we need to go back to that. Roger asking me, hello, Chelsea, how's your Easter weekend been thus far? It's been lovely. Haven't had any chocolate yet. I'm waiting until Sunday. But hopefully, if we can get a draw and maybe a win, keeping the positivity up, it'd be a fantastic end. But it's been absolutely lovely. I'm a teacher, so I've been off for the last week, and I'm going to be off next week as well. So I've been very well rested before I go back and teach my students. But how's your weekend been as well? Andrew saying, no, Cunha on the bench and Fraser is. It's because Cunha is still injured. He can't get back. I don't want to rush players back if they're not ready. And Rebecca says, we are the real pride of the Midlands. Come on, obviously. Right, guys. So we have got about 9 minutes before the second half kicks off. As always, I always promise Dad that I do this. What do you think my half-time snack is today? We've had Titan Bar. We've had a Jive. What do you think it is today? And it's not an Easter egg, before anyone says it's not an Easter egg. So put in the comment section, what is my afternoon snack? And I'll let you know what it is in a second. Thank you to the 63 of you who are watching so far. Thanks to everyone smashing that like button. Connor asking, do you teach primary or secondary school? I'm a secondary school teacher at the moment. I teach year 7 to 6th form, and I am a history teacher. If I could, I'd do a whole lesson on the history of Wolves, but I don't think they'll let me. Right, guys, put in the comment section, what do you think my halftime snack is? Let me know. Jennifer says, objectively, Wolves are decent, underrated. They can definitely pull a draw or a win. Definitely, obviously, if Wolves were going in today with their Hwang up front, and then you've got Cunha and Pedro Neto, we'd be having a different story right now. But sadly, we don't. And clearly, we can see the lack of squad depth is impacting us in this later half of the season. And sadly for us, all the injuries have happened in one part of the pitch. If we had one out from midfield, one out from defence, we could kind of deal with it, but because everyone's out, it's having a massive impact. Also, JC2C saying that if only we kept Sasa or Fabio Silva, yep, we are lacking those people to bring on, but also we are relying on unproven talent so far. We're focusing on kind of young players or players that haven't been proven yet in the Premier League. So even when we're bringing them on, it's not going to have an impact. Just having those conversations there. Right, everyone. So just to give us an update then. So looking at our Sofascore at the moment, let's have a look at how the game is and reflect on that. If you haven't already, put in the comment section what you think my halftime snack is. Let me know what you think I'm having today. It's not a Jive and it's not a Titan, so what could it be? Put in the comment section below. Looking at the game so far, it has ended 50-50 on possession, with Wolves having the first part of it and the second being more under Villa. For shots on target, we both have 2 shots on target. For off target, we have 3 to Villa's 2. Block shots is 2 for Wolves. Corners, mostly even. And free kicks, we've both had 6. We've had more throw-ins. So looking at the data so far, the game's been quite even. But sadly for us, Villa have had that killer edge that we are lacking. And I think a lot of us Wolves fans were probably most worried about that lack of quality and that lack of creativity up front. And I do worry, looking at our forwards, how are we going to create a goal? We might need to rely on a free kick or a corner, and hopefully one of our defenders can get that ball in, hopefully today. Thank you to everyone in the comment section adding those in. Jennifer, is it cream crackers? Oh, not today. Sadie Redder, is it a Twix? Is it a Kit Kat? No, none of them today. Twix or Kit Kat? Those look like a super serious favourite today. No, none of those. It is. I'm going a little bit bougie today, so don't hate me for it. Going for a Lindt door. And I have 3. So that's my dinner today. And also, I wouldn't mind a little support from Lindt. Very nice chocolate, very smooth. Thank you to everyone in the comment section adding those in. And before we go to the second half, I'd really like to know, because we are on Easter weekend, if you are celebrating Easter, put in the comment section, where are you celebrating Easter today? You're having Easter at home? Are you going out? Also, what is your ultimate Easter egg? We're having this conversation at home with my family, and it got very heated of what the best Easter egg is. And I believe it's the Malteser. It's the Nestle egg. That is my favourite. I think it's the softest chocolate you can have. So let me know what your favourite Easter egg is, or which one you always go for. I'd really like to know. Carl saying no Easter egg. What? It's Easter. It's your excuse to eat chocolate. Adrian saying, I have dairy milk fruit and a nut bar earlier. Dairy milk fruit bar. Very nice. Very nice. I always go for a Malteser one myself. My dream is that Kinder made this massive egg with the biggest toy, and if they did that, that would be mine as well. Thanks to everyone who's in the comment section adding those in. I really appreciate it. And again, if you haven't already, let me know, what is your Easter egg of choice? If you could have any Easter egg in the world, what brand Easter egg would you have? If you haven't already and you're enjoying this watch along, please smash the like button for this watch along if you're enjoying them, so we know that you want to keep this content coming, and I'll keep coming back for you. Also, if you go onto our YouTube channel, Dave every match puts on match previews. He has discussions with other fans' channels. He always gives you live reactions from the game within the next 30 minutes. And we always have our Sunday reactions for the whole week. So if you'd like to have some more content of Wolves, please join us on there. And we also discuss other games as well. So if you're enjoying it, smash the like button, go and give us a follow on the socials, and smash that notification bell so when anything new comes out, you can see it. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, wow. So many of you are putting it in. Connor says cream egg easily. Quality chocolate. Quality chocolate. I'm not a fan of the caramel egg, which is a bit shocking. And said I live in Derby. I'm on the way to results from MRI scan. So what's wrong with back to a favourite Easter egg is Snickers. I really hope your MRI scan is all positive, mate, and you get to have that Easter egg. Satvia said it's been 45 years since I had an Easter egg. I couldn't do that. Never. I can't. Easter eggs an excuse for me to eat chocolate whenever I want. J22 says always been a fan of mini eggs. Good quality egg there. Good choice. Carl says my favourite is now discontinued. Very sad. And it's Toblerone almond. All very nice. Terry says my woman that gets me a dozen cream eggs. She knows me very well. Quality. Absolutely love it. I say hopefully all my loved ones know that I like Maltese, and if they don't know, they will now. We're up to 81 people watching, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. Make sure you're giving us a like. I love that you're watching it with us, and hopefully we can have a positive end to this watch along. And as we're doing that, I'm going to have a Lindt door. And Rick says Reese's peanut butter cup Easter egg full of peanut butter. Nice. Really nice. I love Reese's peanut butter, but like the peanut butter cups are nearly 500 calories. So basically, if you have 4 of them, you've already gone over. But who counts calories at Easter? No one does. We shouldn't be. Right, guys, we've got about 3 minutes left till we kick off. Oh, Joe coming in with the white Cadbury's egg. Nice. White chocolate's good. I don't like real dark chocolate. Even though it's more healthy for you, I don't like it. Right, so currently around the world, we've got Bayern Munich are 0 and Bristol Dortmund are 1. So they're Bristol Dortmund are doing quite well at the moment, which is good to see. Adrian says, I really like Galaxy. Good choice. Jennifer, yes, celebrate Easter at home. Definitely agree. Maltese Reds are scrummy. Absolutely. I don't think I've ever actually left the family house. We've always gone to the same one every Easter. I think we're having lamb chops would be really, really nice. Carl says, but Lindt chocolate bunnies are so nice. Absolutely. Alan Taylor, going back to the football, Sarabia off. I do agree. The problem is we are lacking forwards coming on. So who we're going to play Sarabia with? Let's look at our substitutions now. So we've got Daniel Bentley, we've got Hugo Bueno, we've got Traore, we've got Holman, we've got Chira, we've got Doherty, we've got Fraser, we've got Barnett, and we've got Lamina. From them substitutions, guys, which one should we pick on possibly for Sarabia? I think for me, we should keep Lamina on, possibly bring him back to where Gomez is, maybe take Gomez off or take off Doyle. Either one of those, I'm not really fussed. I would like to see possibly Lamina come on. Fraser, again, if we swap Fraser for Jerome, bring them both up front, they're both lacking service. So even if we swap Jerome for Fraser, I don't see a lot changing. If Jerome is not getting service, Fraser's not getting service. Simple as that. Barnett, be interested to see him come on as well. Jerome is back out and Wolves plays back out. Let's see if we have any changes for the second half. Again, thank you to everyone for adding those comments in on where you're watching from, what your chocolates are. I really appreciate it and love that you're taking part in this watch along with me. If you do have any questions about Wolves or any questions about the football so far today, or where do you think certain players are going to finish, please let me know and I'll answer those for you as always. Carl says, no, Lamina has to play a game at some point. Yeah, give him a go. This is the opportunity. We're missing forwards at the moment. And if the players aren't doing on the pitch, we need to have a change. Taking Sarabia off is not going to have a massive impact at the moment. He's not playing as well as he could be. So let's try somebody else. Again, guys, thank you so much in the first half, because I know it's a bit far back. Thank you for not putting in the score as we're watching it, trying to keep the watch long as good as possible. And as well, every single one of you have been so respectful watching the game with me. So thank you so much for doing that. And please keep up for the second half. Keep that positivity going. Sapphire says, take Sarabia off, move Nori into the front line and put Doherty in Nuri's position. Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. Watkins is off. Okay, guys, we are about to kick off for the second half now. Just waiting for the referee to blow that whistle. And we're off. Right, guys, we are 45 minutes. Villa are still currently 1-0 up. However, let's hope for a change. Let's hope that we can get this moving. Watkins is off and possibly could be an injury, might be a twinge. I don't think he'd bring him off by choice, especially with how he played in the first half. It's a real bright light for Villa, so hopefully that Watkins is okay. And thank you to 78 people who are watching today. It's fantastic to see you all with me and doing this watch along with us. If you haven't already, in the comment section, tell me where you're watching from and who you're watching with, and I'll give you a shout out. I love to know where everyone's watching, no matter where you are, so please let me know. Villa currently are getting ready to take a free kick. Hopefully we can get this blocked as soon as possible and get on that front foot. Wow, we got 80 likes so far. We've got 79 views. Absolutely amazing. Let's see if we can push to that 100. We can do it. Come on. Adrian asked, would you like Che Adams at Wolves next season? Why not? I think that'd be really good. Thank you, Raka. Yeah, let's get 20 more. We can do it. Share it with everyone. Share it with everyone who's a Wolves fan. Let's try and get those 20 extra likes. Okay, cleared by Wolves there. We are 46 minutes in. Sarr with the ball. Is he going to pass it short or is he going to kick it out? That was pretty decent distribution then by Sarr, one of his best. Well done. Lamina with the ball now. Now Aït-Nouri. Lamina and Aït-Nouri still seem to be playing in exactly the same position. Kilman. Semedo. Doyle. Is he onside? Is he onside? Is he inside? Oh. Could have done a lot better there. Well done, Aït-Nouri, pushing forward now. Come on, boys. Blocked. Blocked by Tielemans there. Villa with the ball. Villa are on the break. Shot by Bailey. Wayward shot goes straight over the bar. But again, warning signs on the counter. Villa look dangerous. We need to be watching that carefully. Again, guys, as we're watching the game, please put the comments in. Anything you want to talk about the game, pull it in, have a good conversation. Let me know. How do you think players are doing? How can we change it? Okay, Wolves have got a throw in. It seems like Watkins has come up with a possible tight hamstring injury. Hopefully, it will be a quick recovery for him, but obviously hamstrings could take longer. Doyle with the ball. Positivity. Good. Semedo running into that space. Keep pushing. Come on, Wolves. Poor pass by Semedo there. Should have done better. Doyle with the ball now. They're just they're very static. They're not moving off each other. They're not trying to create opportunities. Kilman. Totti. Gomez. Gomez pushing forward. Oh, lovely move by Gomez there. Okay, Gomez was brought down. Yes, absolutely. That's a free kick. Free kick right by the 6-yard box. It's an opportunity now for Wolves. Be interested to see who's going to take that. A lovely run by Gomez there. Looking at this, I mean, why don't we could push Gomez more forward possibly. He really is positive. He is good at stopping those players coming through, but that was a real good shining light there. Gomez, you need to keep doing more of it. Okay, looking at the ball at the moment, it looks like Doyle is going to be taking it or Sarabia. Most I think it is going to be Sarabia taking this. We are 50 minutes in already. Doyle and Sarabia both over the ball, but Sarabia is most likely going to be taking it. Hopefully, it's an opportunity for Wolves to get their goal. Thank you again to everyone who's watching, who's liked so far. If you haven't already, please smash that like button. I really appreciate it so we know that you're enjoying these watch-alongs with me and we can keep them coming forward. It's taken a little while for this free kick to be taken. Still waiting. Looking at this, who's going to be taking it? It looks like it's Doyle now. Sarabia. Over. Should have done a little bit better there. No block needed. Went straight over the goal. Have a look at it again. Should have done a lot better. Barry saying we should move Gomez forward. I think it's a real positive. I think Lamina looks a bit tired, I'm going to be honest. And maybe Lamina can sit back, keep getting the ball back, keep holding possession, and then Gomez can push forward. Carl saying I thought Dor would take the free kick. Originally, I thought Sarabia was going to, and then either way, maybe sort of switched it round. But I think when I'm watching this as well, with our forwards missing, I'm also thinking about who's going to take this free kick. Whereas with our normal team, you'd be like, okay, he's taking it. That's the kind of problem for Wolves at the moment. They're kind of makeshifting what they're doing. Villa with the ball. Come on, Wolves, close down, close down. Better Sarabia, keep closing Smedo. Close it down. A little bit better by Wolves. They're starting to close down. They're just lacking a bit of that energy. They need to be faster. They need to be more aggressive. They need to make Villa make mistakes. Villa with the ball now with Martinez, goalkeeper. He's now passed it to Carlos. Back to the goalkeeper. He's probably going to pass it back to Carlos. Yeah. Back to the goalkeeper. Come on, Wolves. Put them under pressure. It's literally just Jerome putting them under pressure at the moment. You've got 3 players who should be pushing more forward. You're saying him walk out. Come on, put him under pressure again. Villa are going to be happy with this at the moment. If they're just going to keep the ball by their defence, they've got no pressure. They've got the goal. Wolves need to be a lot more aggressive, closing the ball down more quickly. The game has just stopped. We are 53 minutes in. It's Villa 1, Wolves 0. Right, guys, in a moment, I'm going to be asking you how we're getting on in the second half. Are you happy with the second half so far? How could we make it better? It's just doing a rerun of the Diaby goal. So currently at the moment, possession-wise, it's quite even. Villa have got 51 to Wolves 49. Shots so far, Wolves have got more shots. However, it's still 2-2 on target, so nothing's really changed there. Danny's saying, "Hey, Chelsea, are you related to Dave?" No, we're not. We're not related, but he's a good family friend, and he's a lovely man who creates lovely content for Wolves. So it's a fantastic man. Okay, Villa pushing forward again. Good block there by Wolves. Free kick for Wolves. Kilman. Thank you again for the question, guys. I really appreciate it. Any questions you have about Wolves, anything, if you got any other interesting sports, let me know. Alexandros, welcome back. Good to see you, mate. How you doing? Good to see you as well. I hope you're enjoying the game today. Hopefully, we can turn this game around. It's lovely to see you back. I love to see regular faces. It's good to see you, Alexandros. Okay, Lamina is down and he looks in a lot of pain. Hopefully, he can shake it off, but we can't have any more injuries going on. Oh. My concern is the game is getting too slow. We're really lacking creativity up front here. See what happens to Lamina there. Lamina looks like he fell over himself and has landed. Yeah, he's landed really awkwardly on his knee. He's now back up and running, which is really good to see. Villa with the ball now. Gomez did a bit of a wild tackle on Konsa. Free kick for Villa. We are 55 minutes in. Hopefully, Wolves can start turning this around. Alexander saying Cunha is back in training. Yes, he is. He is back in training. He's not back on the pitch yet. For updates, Gary O'Neill said Hwang looks about 3 weeks away, but he's hopeful that we can kind of push that forward by maybe get it to 2 weeks instead of 3. Pedro Neto, hopefully he'll be back by the end of the season, kind of moving on into the Euros. Cunha, hopefully he'll be back by the next game or next 2. Hopefully everything goes well in training and we can get him back on the bench at least and get him some minutes in. I really feel like we've missed Cunha massively in this team. He really leads the team moving forward. He's got great opportunities, really missing. And Nick saying, when is Chan back? Wang will be back in the next 3 weeks. The hope is, Gary O'Neill said he's hopeful that he can possibly get it to 2. Wolves with the ball now. And it is a corner for Wolves again. But yeah, hopefully Wang will be back very soon. We are 57 minutes in now with a corner for Wolves. I honestly think at the moment, with our lack of forwards, we need to start using our defenders. Our defenders need to start scoring goals. We've got some tall enough players. We should be banking in these goals. But thank you so much, Nick, for pointing that comment in. Okay, so we've had a corner. Totti and Martinez, goalkeeper, looked too close. Goalkeeper went down, and the corner's been returned, giving a foul to Villa. 57 minutes in. Yeah, catch it. Yeah, enough for 3 weeks for Chan. They're showing Juan Pablo Angel on the screen at the moment. We are 58 minutes in, 1-0 to Villa. Wolves are starting to press a little bit more now. Man United fan Kit Kat Easter egg is good. Going back to Easter eggs, good egg. Can't blame it. Alexandra saying, I think Wolves have a chance to get to Conference League. Absolutely. That should be in our grasp. We need to keep pushing forward. We are missing some key players, but now we don't have the FA Cup. We only have the league to focus on there, so we need to do all our focus on that. Really hoping, guys, we can get this equaliser. I really want a positive end to this watch-along. We've had some bad run of form at the moment, and we want to have this positivity because we've missed it for so long. Really good. Chirome there has closed down the ball. He's putting his shift on and he's moving around and he's doing the best he can. He's lacking service, but I will not be questioning his athleticism and his aim to try and get back in the game. Villa moving forward. Ansar collects it nice and easily. Okay, we are 60 minutes in and we're still 1-0 to Villa. Doyle with the ball. Oh, Rebecca coming in with the hotel chocolat. Such good chocolate, especially that salted caramel. I don't blame you. You go and splurge yourself. You go enjoy yourself. You can't beat that chocolate. My knife fan coming in. Keep promoting that Kit Kat. I'm with you. It's a good egg. Love it. I wish the best one be Galaxy Caramel and the caramel be all gooey inside. Come on, Wolves. Martinez cleared the ball well, but Wolves had a chance and opportunity there. To keep pushing forward, guys. Keep pushing. 83 people watching is absolutely amazing. If you haven't already, please smash that like button, guys. I really appreciate it. Come on, Gomez. Lamina offside. Field with the ball. Throw in for Villa. Villa are looking like they're going to make 2 changes who are coming up now. Looking like they're going to start slowing down the game a little bit. Right, guys, I don't know. Rogers said, put the words right in my mouth. Sigh. Honestly, I'm looking at this match and I'm thinking, where are these goals coming from? I want to stay as positive as possible, but I don't see Sarabia scoring a goal. Chirome hasn't had any service. Lamina, I don't see scoring a goal at the moment, but let's hope he proves me wrong. Lamina, Chirome, come on. Come on. Oh, unlucky. Really unlucky. Always my only say we need to change up the Wolves. Yeah, we need to switch it up. That we need to do something. Possibly we need to move. I would suggest bring Lamina back into his normal position in the midfield and then push Ait-Nouri or push Gomez more up front. If you don't want to change Gomez and Tommy Doyle, bring Lamina off and bring on someone like Noah Lamina instead. We might need to change the shape because we are not scoring goals where we are at the moment. Diego Carlos just being shown at the moment. We have got 2 changes coming on. We've got Zaniolo coming on for Villa. And Rodgers is coming off. Ait-Nouri, no, it's not coming off. We're just looking at Villa at the moment. And Moreno's coming off for Villa now. Comment saying, I think we are settling for a loss. I really hope not, but I don't see where the goals are coming from. It looks like Hugo Bueno's coming on now for Wolves. Again, guys, thank you so much for not commenting what the score is on the watch along. We want to keep it as natural as possible. So thank you so much for not putting in that goal if it is coming in or not. Ait-Nouri has just come off for Hugo Bueno. I'm a little bit surprised by that. I want to know why they've kept Lamina where he is. I don't think that's positive. Rick, I'm agreeing with us. Please don't put the section on. Please don't put in what the score is if it hasn't happened yet. Why Nouri off? Ridiculous substitution. A loss for saying the same thing. I don't understand that substitution. I really don't. I'd bring Lamina off in where he is at the moment and switch the play. I don't think that's a positive change. Villa pushing forward. Villa. Not good. Not good at all. We are 64 minutes in. Villa have scored their second goal. They are 2-0 up. And they're smiling. They are really happy. And for Wolves, saying we don't see it coming. I think less of we can't see it coming. I think we're going, where are these goals coming from? That's the question. We are doing nothing up front at all. Nick saying that was a Bruno Lage type substitution. Joe, we went to sleep. We're not fighting on all cylinders. It's not good enough. Looks like Konzaz clipping the ball in. I don't think he truly planned for it to go straight into the goal, but nevertheless, he's going to take it. Alexandros, keep that positivity. We need to make a comeback. If we made a comeback, making it 2-2 or 3-2, that'd be unbelievable by Wolves. But today, they need to show signs of it. Second goal, 64 minutes, 2-0 to Villa. Sadly, Wolves have a lot to do. What are you doing? Villa could have easily been 3-0 up then. They're going to sleep. Boys, it's unexcusable. It's inexcusable. You shouldn't be making these type of mistakes. Jose Sarr, well done for getting that ball, but defenders need to wake up. Again, Villa with the ball. Again, Sarr, well done again. Honestly, I understand the problem of trying to score. We're missing our forwards. And I know them pressing forward is going to protect the back line, protect that midfield, but we need to be doing better. These are scrappy mistakes that we're making that I'd expect from a pub side, to be honest. It's not good enough. Seth and Faith said hello. Hello, how are you? Where are you watching from today, guys? I'd love to know where you're watching our watch along from today. Stuart saying our passing is well off. I completely agree. They're playing like a pub side in these last 10 or 15 minutes. I'm not impressed with them at all. I'm normally really positive, but I'm not going to be positive for that. Joe, we need to wake up. Absolutely. We need to wake up. Come on, Wolves. Rick making a very interesting point. Why are we taking Nori off? I don't understand. It's not a decision I would make. The most obvious one would be bringing Lamina off because it's not a natural position and moving Nori forward. Especially in the last game against Coventry, Nori's kind of a shining light, so we should have kept him on, but seems like it's not going on. Come on, boys. Okay, we are 67 minutes in. It's Villa 2, Wolves 0. Rick, thanks for the comment saying should have took Doyle off. Maybe Sarabia has done nothing today except get booked. I couldn't agree with you more. Sarabia's done absolutely nothing today. Nothing. I don't see how he's contributed to the game at all. Man saying I'm watching from Denmark. Lovely to meet you, mate. Thank you. What part of Denmark are you watching from today? Alexander said he was good and saved by Jose, but the defenders need to do better. Absolutely. Defenders should be doing better. We're conceding way too many goals. And right now, we're lacking our forwards. And because of that, we're not scoring our goals, which we expect. But if our defence isn't strong enough either, we're going to be paying a massive price at the end of this season. And I think we're going to be biting our nails until a lot of our players come back. Copenhagen, that is absolutely amazing. I'm planning to try and get to Copenhagen for like Halloween sometime in the next couple of years. So I'd love to go there. Alan says Sarabia should have come off. A lot of people in occurrence here. Absolutely. I don't see how Sarabia's kind of benefited the game. I don't think we're going to miss him if he came off. And we should give Noah Lamina a chance, possibly. Even push Nori more up front, push Gomez. Okay, guys, we're still 2-0 to Villa. Can we turn this game around with 70 minutes to go? Semedo, I'm surprised it wasn't a free kick. Thank you. I thought Cunha was starting today. Yeah, he's still injured. I was really hoping that he'd be back on the bench today, but it seems like they're not rushing him back too soon. Hopefully, we want our players to be back, but there's no point the medical staff forcing them on and getting injured again and making injury worse. So we just need to fight through what we can. Thank you so much. Yeah, we need to score in the first half when we were dominating. I think so many of you were saying in the comment section, we need to score when we're on top, and we didn't. And I think I said in the first 20 minutes, we are going to rue if we don't score now. We're not scoring when we're on top, and we're biting the bullet for this. Carl making a really good point. We've lost our shape. I think we've lost control and we've lost our shape completely. We're not trying to control the game. Doyle is now off. And Chira is on. Right, mate. Young lad. Let's see if he can make a positive start. And absolutely, so many of you are commenting about missing Dawson, Alan and Barry. Yeah, absolutely. We are missing Dawson hugely, and especially those goals that he would score for us. We are missing him at the moment. Right, guys, we are 70 minutes in. It's Villa 2, Wolves 0. We need a little bit of an Easter miracle here. Can we bring it back by a goal? Can we get back to that draw? Do I think a win kind of far ahead of us? Absolutely. But can we at least get a draw? Because right now, the second half, we haven't done anything. We really haven't done anything. It's been all Villa. And the later game today is Brentford versus Manchester United. So I'll be watching that later as well. Tomorrow, there's some interesting games. We've got Liverpool versus Brighton and a massive game for the title, Man City versus Arsenal. Kevin Jackson making a really good point. Sarabia's not good enough. He hasn't been good enough in the last few games, definitely, and we are short of numbers. Yep, we're lacking squad depth, which means we don't really have a choice of who we're playing. Alan saying I don't get the substitutions. I'm trying to kind of look at it now, trying to see what he's trying to get out of it. I don't understand bringing Ait-Nouri off. Unless he's injured, it's not helping the team. Currently, Villa have got a free kick. We've got Bailey over at the moment. Wolves need to clear this dangerously. 72 minutes. Clear it. Well done, sir. Collect that ball. Keep it. Joe saying, why ain't Traore playing? I don't see why not. We need to make some changes, so why not bring on Traore? I think my biggest concern is if we are missing Hwang for 3 weeks, Neto for the majority of the season, and Cunha, we need to find a way to score goals. And at the moment, it looks like they're struggling to find that out. So as a team, Gary O'Neill, I think, really needs to focus on this defence and making it really hard for them to break us down and maybe focus more on the counter-attack. Because at the moment, they are conceding goals and we can't. In our forward line, we do not have enough to score 2 goals. I think 1 goal maybe. 2 at the moment is a stretch. Villa with the ball again. I am concerned this could be a 3 or 4. The game looks like it's starting to get a little bit more stretched. Wolves aren't holding that line. They're not putting their best foot forward at the moment. They look really shaky. Currently, let's look at what we're doing. Possession, it's saying 51 to Villa 48. I don't see that at the moment. Villa look like they've got way more chances. Both teams have got 10 shots, but now Villa have had 5 shots on target to our 3. And it feels like a long time ago that Wolves had some shots on target. It feels like a long time ago. Absolutely, I haven't seen Boubacar on since the African nation, so we should try and just change it up a little bit. "74 minutes gone. It is Villa 2, Wolves 0. Right, guys, keep the positivity going because I don't want the football to always impact how we are. So let's keep the positivity going. I hope you guys are all having a lovely day. And I know this game is not what we want. We want to be winning games, but let's try and keep focus on these positives. Hopefully, when Pedro's back, Cunha's back, and we've got Neto back, we can have a bit more of a change. At the moment, the referee's having a bit of a problem with technology. But it looks like either his mic or the connection, so he's just having that change at the moment. Right, guys. For tomorrow, they've got a massive game happening for the title challenge of Man City Arsenal. Who do you think is going to win that game tomorrow? Do you think City or Arsenal? And how many goals do you think it is? Put in the comment section below. Again, to you all, thank you so much for staying with me today. This game has definitely been a tough watch, especially since the 25th minute of that first half. After that, it's been really hard. So thank you to everyone who's been watching with me, everyone who's liked so far, everyone who's supporting the channel. We are at 32,300 followers at the moment. And if we can get that to 33,000, hopefully in the next month or so, that'd be absolutely amazing. And we really appreciate me and Dave and everyone at Always Wolves Fan TV for your support. So keep doing that for me, please. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone in the comment section putting those in. Always says City by 1 goal. Man United fans say Arsenal will win 1-2. Thank you for saying you need to start your own podcast. We need to get the positivity up. City definitely 3-2. Yeah, at the moment, I think City have a lot of quality. In my gut, I do think City will kind of nick it for a 2-0, 2-1. Hoping Arsenal because my family City fans, but 2-2 is my score. I'd like to see a different team win. It's been in for Man City for a while. It's been in Manchester for a bit too long. I'd like it to come. I would like it to be in the Midlands, but it's not yet. So I don't mind it going back to London for a bit. I'm not going to lie. And I mean, I see a different team when the referees at the moment are having a bit of a bit of a mare with electronics. So we're 76 minutes in. It looks like a bit of a faffing around at the moment. Carl says it's going to be a 3-2 win for City. Rick says hopefully a 2-2 for the scoreline. There's currently no football action at the moment because the referee's still sorting out his mic and everything. It looks all good now. Respect for him, though. It must be very awkward having to sort all that out live on TV. He's back up and running. That'd be so awkward around all those people. Hate seeing the Villa fans chanting and smiling. Don't like that. Let's change it up a little bit. But, you know, we've had some good times at Villa Park since 2003 in the Premier League. We've won and drew. We haven't lost. So hopefully we can turn this round. Villa with a corner. Come on, boys, get it out. Villa with the ball again. And it is a corner again. 77 minutes in. I really hope for Wolves they're not just trying to think about devil's advocate of not conceding anymore. They need to try and get a goal back at least. Just waiting for Villa to take their corner. Thank you again, guys, to every one of you who've been putting your comments in today. I really appreciate it with your questions and your answers. If you do have any questions about Wolves at the moment, or any question about any Wolves fan, for example, if you want to ask me about what I think of a certain club, a certain team, or a certain player, put it in the comment section. I'll have a discussion with you. Thank you so much. We are 78 minutes gone, 2-0 to Villa, waiting for this corner to be taken. Close one again. Wolves are lucky. Another corner for Villa. Good by Sarr there. Question, do you think we should recall Daniel Podence? He has a lot of experience and we could benefit from him. I think at the moment we're just lacking a bit of experience right now. I agree with Alan. Since we brought Nori off, we look a bit all over the place. Looking at their shape, it's not really there, is it? I mean, at the moment, we've got Wolves pushing forward now. Looking at the shape, it looks like it's trying to be a 3-4-3 still, but they're not really holding the shape the way they should be. I just can't wait for our forwards to be back. We're kind of just waiting for them. Kind of like slaughters to the lamb a little. Waiting for our forwards to come back. Okay, Villa have got the ball for a free kick. My only concern is when we look at our team, I think who we can put on at the moment is the strongest team that we can. But we do not have the substitutions to change a game. So unless we get our goals early on or we control the game right from start to finish, Gary O'Neill lacks the players to come on. I think Gary O'Neill could have made some better decisions today. I don't agree with the Nori decision unless he's injured. I don't think it's benefited the team too much. And we've got 80 minutes to go, and it's really hard to see now where the goal is coming from, which is a shame. It's another free kick for Villa. 81 minutes gone. Villa pushing forward again. Get it away, boys. Come on. Lewis with the ball. Back to Bailey. Consas. Come on, Wolves, get the ball. Come on. Free kick to Wolves. Come on, push forward. Looks like Fraser is coming on. Gary O'Neill's shouting at his team, trying to get them more up for it. Bueno, Kilman. I think it's the first time in the last 15 minutes I've actually done a run of play of our Wolves players actually having the ball, which says a lot about the second half. Bueno. Carl Bayern losing 2-0 at home to Dortmund. I do like Dortmund. I'd rather Dortmund be winning than Bayern Munich. Kilman. What was that pass? There was no need for it. Why did you just pass the ball forward? It was a wayward pass by Kilman then. Not useful at all. 82 minutes gone. It's Villa 2, Wolves 0. Possession has gone into Villa's favour, 51-49. Shots on target are the same. Again, Villa are out on us with shots on target with 5-4. 83 minutes gone now. It's a yellow card to Kilman. Rick making a fantastic point there. I feel for Chiwame didn't have a chance to shine. Absolutely. He has, if you have no or nothing to work from, he can't shine. If he doesn't have any form of substance, nothing's coming on. Wolves are making 3 changes now. Fraser is coming on. 83 minutes. And now he's bringing 3 players on. That's not enough time to make a difference in the game. Good luck, Fraser. Come on, lad. Gomez is off. Barnett. We've got Traore on for Gomez. Carl saying substitutes in mind now. Yep, I kind of feel like he's kind of just bringing players off now. Why would you bring 3 players on in the 84th minute? There's not enough time for them to make a difference to the game. Come on, Lamina. Well done. Come on. Free kick for Lamina there. Villa with the ball again. $85 minutes gone. Right, looking at this league table then. As things stand, Wolves are still 10th with 41 points. Above us, we've got Brighton with 42, Newcastle with 43, West Ham with 44. So it's still really tight. There's no reason why we can't try and climb this table, but we are not scoring goals. It's making it really tricky for us at the moment. Villa, for where they are, it will put them 4th. I see it very hard now for Wolves to win the game. They're kind of hoping for a miracle to make it a draw. There's a really good conversation happening here about what is Podence good. If you have a bad egg in your team, does it impact team spirit? I think there's a time and place for it. I do agree more with cohesion. Terry McDonald saying, Man City lost to Villa, so overall you've done okay today. I feel like it's how we're losing games, isn't it? I think we started the game really well. We had the first 20 minutes where Wolves were controlling the game, but we lacked opportunities. from this game today, the same against Newcastle, same against Coventry, it's the lack of our forwards impacting the game. Wolves are pushing forward now. Can we get a goal? Fraser had an opportunity, and Doxy had an opportunity. You just need to header it down. He didn't. Someone asking, are you doing a watch along for the Burnley game? I will be doing the next watch along. I am away for the Burnley game, but I'll be back for the weekend. Yeah, I know, but Kane should not leave Spurs. Ironically, Kane's left and then Bayern Munich are losing, which is a bit ironic, really. Can't seem to get a trophy anywhere he goes at the moment, despite how good a player he is. Right, guys, we are 87 minutes. Giarbi has come off for Tim. It's 2-0 to Villa. I do see this as a steep hill to climb now. I don't see how we're going to be getting this game back, which is a real shame. Real shame. Right, guys, moving forward then. So on Tuesday, we've got the Villa and Burnley game. We play West Ham on Saturday. I will be back on the 6th of April for the West Ham game at 3 o'clock. So if you're around, play that watch. I'll be right back for that. Then we have Nottingham Forest away the following Saturday, and then we've got Arsenal. So fingers crossed, by the time we get to Arsenal, we should have Cunha back and maybe Hwang back. So let's have fingers crossed that we get these, because after that, we've got Arsenal, Man City and Liverpool all in the last 6 games. So we need our best players then. Terry going, Tuchel's the biggest problem by Munich's lost the plot. I feel like how Chelsea treated him was just horrible. He literally stood by them and just left. I honestly, I do think Tuchel's a good manager. I just think maybe Bayern Munich was too big of a job for him. Maybe he needs to come back to the Premier League. But yes, your next watch along with me will be Saturday against West Ham. Okay, guys, 88 minutes. It's 2-0. Right, guys, I don't want to do this because I don't want to feel like we're defeatist, but we are 88 minutes in. In the comment section, this is about you. I want to know what you think. What is your rating today? And out of all the players, I know it will be hard, but let's try and find some positivity. Who do you think has played well for Wolves today? Who's been the best egg out of all of them? Who's been the one that's shown a little bit of creativity or that little bit of light? Put in the comment section below, please. Zane saying, we have just been outclassed second half. We just have nothing in the second half. We don't have any creativity moving forward. I agree with so many of you saying Ait-Nouri's come off and it's changed the shape. We don't look positive. Beer Viking said 3, and I think that's very kind of you to say 3. Andrew, thank you, says first half 7, second half a 4. So maybe we'll get an average that of a 5. Thank you so much for putting those in. If you haven't already, tell me what your your ratings are today and which player out of anyone you think's played okay. Peter Greenhill says 3 player rating. My Night fan saying a lot of people are doing first half, second half. So first half 5, second half 4. We haven't we've only conceded 1 in the second half. So we've kind of lost both halves individually. Where's 9 minutes added time come from? Where has 9 minutes come from? There hasn't been a massive injury, apart from the referee having to sort himself out, wasn't it? Right, 9 minutes of misery or of the ultimate comeback in the history of Wolverhampton Wanderers? I'll let you decide. Carl saying 5-5 overall today. Well, we've got 9 minutes, so let's see what we can do. Hopefully we can get the goal back and make the scoreline a bit more respectable for us. Villa now have a free kick. Alan, thank you so much, saying he thinks Semedo and Doyle. Yeah, Semedo again in the first half, I think played really well. So this extra added time is because of the assistant equipment. Yep, took a long time to get that sorted. Villa there with the ball. Wolves trying to hold their shape. Again, thank you to everyone today who has taken part in this watch along, who's put their comments in. I love to know where you're watching. Thank you for all your questions. Thank you for smashing that like button. Hopefully we'll get close to 100. It has been a game full of positivity, but we have to move on. Hopefully we can get a goal back. Hopefully we can get a draw. We've still got 8 minutes to go. Can we do it? Rick saying, worst performance today is Gary, I'm afraid. I think the changes should have been different. I don't agree with the Ain't decision. I don't agree with bringing on 3 players in the last 5 minutes of a game. That's not going to make opportunities. And if you're doing that, you're probably thinking the next game. So I agree. I think the change could have been better. "92 minutes in, Villa with the ball. Martinez. Concert. Alan says 6.5 the first half, 4 for the second half. I think it's just been, I think we can categorise this game as just being underwhelming. I think we know what our problems are. It's glaringly obvious. We're missing our forwards. We're missing that creativity and we're suffering. But they need to try and find a way to score goals. If not, they need to sort out their defence and have clean sheets. We haven't had a clean sheet in a while. And if we got a clean sheet today, we could just take a draw. We are 93 minutes in now. Wolves with the ball. Come on, boys. Fraser. Come on, boys. Make a positive end. Let's go. Good. Much better, Trome. Come on. Goes out for a goal kick for Aston Villa. Fraser, good to see you pushing forward, mate. 94 minutes gone. Getting towards that 99th minute now. Good trying to move by Chura then. Could have done a little bit better, but was closed down very well by Villa players there. Another change has come in for Villa now, just slowing down that game even more. A little bit of a shame, but let's keep positive. We've had a really good season so far. The last few games have been a little bit disappointing, but when our forwards are back, we can hopefully make a big difference moving forwards, and hopefully we can try and stay in the 10th position or try and push for Europe, trying to keep positive. Rick, I'll do my best. Trying to keep positive as best as we can, as always. The Wolves moving up now. Come on, boys. Lamina, back into his more natural position in midfield. Out for a corner. A lot of you make really good comments here. Carl saying we need to bounce back. Yep, we knew it was going to be hard at the moment, missing our forwards, but we've got to find a way to win. We've got to keep positive. It's not what we wanted, but we can't have a whimper to the end of the season. We've got to find a way to win. And Man United fan, I wish Wolves all the best. I hope they can get into Europe next season. Thank you so much. I really hope so too. Best of luck for your game tonight against Brentford. Should be a game that you can win. No offence to Brentford, but Man United should have enough to beat Brentford today. So best of luck. She's saying, thank you, Chels, for a great show. I really hope that we're going to have a match where it's really, really positive. And I promise, I'm not a bogey person. It's not my fault. I'm not playing. But it seems like we started these watch-alongs at a really negative time for Wolves this season. But I can't wait to be celebrating more with you. True saying, disappointing result, but keep the faith. Absolutely. Wolves pushing forward. Lamina had the opportunity to try and score a goal there, but it's gone out. 96 minutes gone. I think let's look at the start of the season. We had the opportunity and we've outdone ourselves, really. At the start of the season, we thought we were going to be fine for relegation. So far, we had a fantastic run in the FA Cup. We're 10th in the league. We're trying to still push for Europe. It's still possibly in our grasp to make it to Europe. So it's been a fantastic season so far. And hopefully when we start getting one or two other forwards back, we can start pushing towards getting the best finish that we can. Wolves with the ball. Totti. Kilman. Bueno. Jennifer, thank you so much, darling. Sorry, great chat and watch long. Keep positive, Wolves, just to keep pushing. Absolutely. We're going to have some low points, we're going to have some good points. And today, it's not our greatest day, but we started really well, especially in the first 25 minutes. We know for the next game, need to keep that positive start and try and get a goal ahead instead of constantly having to try and fight back and claw our way back into games. Wolves having a really positive end, getting the ball, controlling the ball at the end, which is really good to see. Thank you so much for that comment, Jennifer. If you haven't already, what would you rate this game today? A lot of people have said kind of 4 or 5s, at worst a 3. I'll let you know what I think of the game right at the end. Come on, Wolves, keep going. Come on. Oh, like to see that. Fraser having a pocket goal right at the end, showing some bravery there. Barry going, that's the spirit. Come on. Positivity. Let's keep going. 94 likes. That's the positivity. Thank you so much, everyone, for those likes today. We were so close to 100, but we can't be perfect. And that's the most likes I think we've got so far, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Alan says, Sheree, we should not play against Burnley. Right now, if we're playing based off merit, he hasn't played well enough in this game to start, but we need to see who else we can play. Hopefully, if Cunha's back, then maybe we could put Cunha on first. But thank you so much for the likes today, guys. You've been absolutely brilliant. We're in the 99th minute now. Wolves got the ball, moving forward. Villa, get the ball back. Is the referee going to let Wolves have one more chance? Villa pushing forward. Andrew saying, I say a 5. And that's the game. We finish. Villa 2, Wolves 0. Not the game that we wanted, not the result that we've wanted. We wanted to do better. Sadly for Wolves today, they had a really nice positive start for the first 25 minutes. We controlled the midfield, our defence was good, and we were pushing forward. But again, it seems like our lack of forwards are really impacting the team output. We're lacking some creativity up front, but hopefully when we start getting these players back, we can start winning some games again. Thank you so much to everyone who's putting those comments in today. Very shortly, Dave will be back on the channel for Always Wolves Fan TV with his reaction from the game. Give him a lot of love and support, guys. Give him a like button. It's been really hard for us at the moment because we haven't had a lot of positivity surrounding the games at the moment. Thank you to everyone who's liked the watch along today. And if you have enjoyed the watch along, despite the result not being what we wanted, please go onto our Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter. We really appreciate all the support that you give us, and any feedback you want to give us on how you want, any way you want us to improve the watch along, what you'd like us to include as well. Would you like us to watch other games with us? Let us know. And thank you to everyone for all the lovely comments. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Louise. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. It's been amazing to have you with us today. Looking at where we are still 10th in the league, and we've still got so much opportunity. There's literally 1 point between all of us to try and move forward. So hopefully we can get there as well. My United fan, best of luck later on today, mate. Thank you so much. Chelsea Louise, thank you so much. Always Wolves. Joe, great show. Thank you so much, guys. Right, it's been a pleasure having you with me tonight. Sadly, it hasn't been the result we wanted, but we keep pushing forward. Just to give you a reminder, there won't be a watch along for the Burnley game. However, I will be back on Saturday for the West Ham game. So be ready. Make sure that you're watching. Give us a massive like. Please go and like the watch along. Go and follow us on all our socials. We really appreciate it. And fingers crossed, we can have a real positive game against West Ham, and it's 3:00 kickoff. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for your support today. And always Wolves. Come on. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.